Welcome everybody to Miami in the World Baseball Classic presented by Capital One on Fox. 3 semifinal slots are filled and the final one is up for grabs as Shohei Ohtani, the 4-time MVP in the major leagues, his Los Angeles Dodger teammate, last year's World Series MVP Yoshinobu Yamamoto, and the Japanese reigning world champs take on a stacked Venezuela lineup with a chance to head to the Final Four of the WBC. So we welcome you inside the broadcast booth. Adam Amin, the World Series champion, AJ Pierzynski, Tom Verducci is with us as well. We look at this Venezuela lineup. They come out of a very difficult pool. They just fall to the Dominican Republic in what was essentially a pool championship game. This is a dangerous, very impressive lineup for Venezuela.
Well, it all starts and ends with the Venezuelan lineup. You have Ronald Acuna, Luis Arraez, Gino Suarez. You have Salvador Perez in this lineup hitting 8th, who's been a perennial all-star and probably going to the Hall of Fame. This lineup does it. They hit for power. They take extra bases. They can steal bases. And they are exciting as it gets. If they get ahead early in this game, Adam, and this crowd behind us gets into it, it is going to be tough to slow them down.
We know what the Japanese are capable of. The reigning WBC champions have won 11 straight games in the WBC. They went 4-0 in pool play in the first 3 games where Shohei Ohtani played. He impressed, of course.
What is this, a surprise?
No.
Shohei doing something special on a huge stage. It seems like what he does. But the other thing about this lineup is they're deep also. It's not the household names. Yes, you have Ohtani at the top. You have Akamoto, who's come over to the Blue Jays. You have Murakami, who's come over to the White Sox. You have Yoshida with the Red Sox. But the other guys can do some special things too. So that's just because the Venezuela lineup is so stacked, maybe bigger names, this Japan lineup is also loaded.
And that's why this pitching matchup, worthy of a Major League Baseball playoff series, is featured tonight as Ranger Suarez, one of the great playoff pitchers of this decade, squares off with last year's World Series MVP.
Might be one of the best pitching matchups you'll see in the WBC with Yamamoto and Ranger Suarez. 2 big game pitchers, 2 guys who know how to slow their heartbeat. This is the matchup you want with these lineups versus these pitchers. I can't wait.
Dominican Republic, the United States, Italy for the first time, and 1 remaining semifinal slot is up for grabs as these 2 countries square off in the WBC for the very first time. It's coming up next. In what has been a fabulous week plus of baseball, a wonderful WBC, and a great matchup with 1 semifinal spot up for grabs. Venezuela and Japan, and it'll be Yoshinobu Yamamoto on the bump for the Japanese. Down to the field, and Tom Verducci.
Well, thanks, Adam. Yoshinobu Yamamoto is one of the best big game pitchers in the world. That's not hyperbole. That is proven fact across 3 countries and 2 continents. Tonight marks the 6th time since 2023 that Yamamoto will take the ball with his team facing elimination, whether in Japan, the WBC, or MLB. In the previous 5, Yamamoto is 5-0 with a 1.38 ERA. But if there is a flaw in his game, it may be batting 5th in the Venezuelan lineup. Ezequiel Tovar is 7 for 10 with 2 home runs against Yamamoto. The most hits and most home runs by anyone against one of the best pitchers in the world. Adam.
Only he and Manny Machado have multiple home runs against Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Yamamoto, who had the fabulous finish, complete game in Game 2 of the World Series. Comes back in Game 6, 6 excellent innings in a victory, and then the next night, the final 2 2/3 in that legendary Game 7.
First pitcher to win 3 games in a World Series since Randy Johnson. Here's his usage: 4-seam fastball. The splitter is unhittable when he's throwing it close. The curveball he drops in for a strike. The other pitches he uses to get ahead and put batters away. The thing about Yamamoto, if you're Venezuela, you have to make a decision. Do you try to jump him early and chase him that way and be aggressive? Because if you fall behind and he's throwing strikes early, you're done because he punches you out with the weapons. Or do you try to be patient and pitch count him out?
And at the very top of the Venezuelan lineup is somebody who can jump on the first pitch, as he already has done in this WBC. It's Ronald Acuna Jr., part of a stacked Venezuelan lineup.
Acuna will get the first pitch if Yamamoto lays one in there for him. But this rest of this lineup: Garcia, Arraez, Suarez, Tovar. This is a deep, deep, dangerous lineup.
For Omar Lopez, who is the 2023 manager for the Venezuelan national team, which fell to the United States in the quarterfinals. He is the bench coach for the Houston Astros. And they're looking for their first semifinal appearance in 17 years. And it'll be Ronald Acuna Jr. starting it off. Boy, he and Ohtani, a couple of leadoff guys at the top of these orders. Think about that as you see the stars abound in Miami tonight. Very much a partisan crowd in favor of the Latin American country in Venezuela, but plenty of Japanese fans in the building. Away we go as Yamamoto deals a curveball to start the night. The quarterfinals in Miami are underway between these two countries meeting for the first time. And Acuna puts a charge into one. Deep right center field. And what a way to start for Acuna. He's done it again. Now here's Luis Ariz, who has shown some power in this WBC. He'll take a strike on the corner. A 97-mile-an-hour fastball. A 2-home-run game against Israel earlier in this tournament. A rare multi-homer game for the 3-time batting champion in Major League Baseball. Splitter in the dirt, and it's 1-1. 2-1 pitch. Ohtani golfs it into right field. And the leadoff men have made an impact, to say the least. We're tied. And Tovar with a charge into one to center, and this one is off the base of the wall. Tovar stays hot. That's why he's in the lineup. His numbers against Yamamoto, and he goes after the first one he sees. Yamamoto going into his 3rd season in Major League Baseball with the Dodgers. A storied Japanese baseball career prior to Major League Baseball. 2-2 pitch to Torres. Yoshida turns around, watches it go off the top of the fence. That'll score a run, and Venezuela regains the lead on an RBI double from Torres. After the conference, after Wakatsuki showed fun, he does it again and lays down a beauty. That is beautiful, fundamental Japanese baseball. 3 homers, 2 steals, 10 RBIs, and then he opened up the quarterfinal with a home run in this contest too. He'll take first base on the intentional walk.
No chance he was going to. No chance he was going to get the hit right there, and that's why I questioned whether they would bunt right there, and they did. And now Shohei's telling the Venezuelans, "Hey, give me a chance, guys."
Why wouldn't you give me a shot? Did I do something wrong? Has said 4 innings or 60 pitches max is what he's looking for Suarez.
I think if he gets out of this inning, it might be done for him. It's been some high stress.
Sato lines one fair down the right field line. Gendo will come around and score all the way into the corner for Acuna. Ohtani will stop at 3rd base. An RBI double for Teruaki Sato. And this game is tied at 2 in the 3rd. He's a Golden Glove winner as well. As we said, you hate to lose Suzuki if you're Team Japan, but it's not a massive drop-off at the plate nor in the field with Morishita. Infield takes a step back on a 2-2. And he lifts one deep to left field. Abreu ranging back. This ball is gone! And Japan takes the lead off the bench. Morishita Yoshida delivers. Every young kid growing up in Japan hopes that he gets the opportunity to do what Morishita just did. Called upon due to injury, step up for your country and slam a 3-run shot. Ground ball off the bat of Yoshida, picked up by Torres, and there's the second out of the third inning.
A bad changeup. I just kept talking about the changeup. That's a bad changeup. He wants it down and away. He kind of floats it down and in. Little yank. And Morishita does not miss it. He knew it right away. Right off the bat, he knew that was a home run.
Calling out towards the field. Ito's 3-1. Tovar sends it towards the gap, right center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Second hit of the night for Ezequiel Tovar, and his 5th of the tournament. The leadoff man yet again is aboard for Venezuela. It's the 4th time in 6 innings that the leadoff man has been on base. For Torres, who became a leader for A.J. Hinch and the Tigers in their playoff run last season. All-star campaign a year ago for the gritty Tigers. Ends up cutting his teammates' hair during the season. A lot of fresh cuts in that Venezuelan dugout. Perhaps Abreu responsible. Not trying to be responsible for tying this game. Instead, he'll give Venezuela the lead! Gone!
He doesn't mess around. He is just throwing 100-mile-an-hour heater after 100-mile-an-hour heater and a good pitch. Here it is, Ohtani, their last chance.
Trying to stay alive. Down 3. Foul back by Ohtani, 0-1.
Last time, remember in this tournament, is Ohtani punching out Mike Trout to win it. Here's Ohtani, Japan's last hope today in the quarterfinals.
Valencia's 0-1. Drops down low. Evens the count on Ohtani. Strikeout in the 4th against DeJesus. Well, Japan was up 5-2. Turned this game around. 1-1. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Ohtani skies it. Venezuela has knocked out the reigning champs. They secure a spot in the Olympics, and they're headed to the WBC semis for the first time in 17 years.
What a game. What a game. All the emotions from both sides. What a way for Venezuela to not only advance in the WBC, but qualify for the Olympics against one of the best teams in the world. We said coming in, their lineup was legit. They proved it tonight.
manager Omar Lopez. His second stint with Venezuela, a country whose baseball love runs deep. And on a night where Japan took a 3-1 lead in the middle innings, this Venezuelan offense put the pedal to the metal. They finished with 3 homers, 4 doubles, and their bullpen, 6 relievers, combined for 6 1/3 of shutout ball, ending with an Ohtani flyout.
That's the story. The bullpen of Venezuela, one of the questions coming into this was how would the Venezuela pitching hold up? Tonight it dominated, especially out of the bullpen, and they move on.
And they took the lead in the 6th with one of the swings of Wilyer Abreu's dreams. He is with our Tom Verducci.
Well, thanks, Adam. Wilyer, you took a 5-4 deficit and turned it into a 7-5 lead with one swing. A swing they'll be talking about all night in Venezuela and for years to come. Explain to me what it was like running around the bases.
No, that was the exciting moment. I mean, I just tried to at least tie the game with a sac fly. I mean, it gave me a really good pitch to hit. I make a good contact, and the ball flies. So I'm very excited for this win, and now in the semifinals, I hope I can do the same thing like I did today.
It looked like during that at bat, you got the same pitch, that high fastball, and you fouled it straight back. Did you make an adjustment?
Yeah, of course. When I saw that pitch, I was on my mind like I can miss this pitch two times, So I just try to stay more focused and stay on that pitch and then try to drive the ball.
There's drums and dancing in the dugout. There's a lot of fun on the Venezuelan side. What does this experience and now going to the semifinals mean to you?
No, it means a lot. I mean, I've never been in a place like this. The vibes are very high, so I'm very excited for the semifinals.
More fun to come. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Back to you, Adam.
Solo mucha buenas energías. The good vibes roll on for Venezuela. They roll on to the semifinals. We'll be back after this to wrap it up.
No.
Oh, Tony
He sees a Acuna and he raises him a solo home run himself.
Wow.
Wow,
Nippon! Is this the game it's going to be? Is this the game it's going to be?
Stop!
MVP for MVP, leadoff home run.
Wow.
So good, dude.
Yo, yeah, dog. He's not fair, bro.
He's the best for a reason.
Shot.
Both on the second pitch of the at-bat, too, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very calm.
This is where it's
that
at.
was pitch 4. I take it back. Unless they're The wrong. fourth pitch, you were close. I wasn't even close. Close. That's like
If you
2
divide
away.
4 by 2.
Thank you.
then
Yeah. Just got me over here.
Oh, boy. Oh, jeez.
Dude.
Gee golly, oh my. Left on.
So
And
good.
left on left?
Bruh.
Not even fair.
Bruh.
The
This
best
guy's-
player in baseball for a reason.
He's
He
the
just best continues ever. to I do agree. it. It's insane.
Left on left.
Yeah, exactly. Are you kidding me? Bro.
That's a good pitch.
So,
And we're back.
Now we
And we're back to 0. The game just started, guys.
Yeah.
look at this.
Rah! Fuck out of here, bro. You stupid. And I'm flipping my shit. What's up?
Oh.
Calm
He
down.
Calm down.
Oh, a little calm down.
A little wasabi in the celly. Okay.
Shohei started
calm
like
down.
showing some personality the last couple of years, and it's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yo,
I
calm
love
down,
it.
big
You
dog.
say, yo, y'all good.
I got this.
We saw Yamamoto answer with the next 3 guys now getting him out. Can Ranger do the same thing now?
Let's see.
Kind
Come on
of.
now, Ranger.
Hold on. Somebody said
Yep.
kind of
Yeah, it's the
racist.
Lone Ranger.
Good pitch.
Good job, Ranger.
Nice little
Kind of
frame.
racist. They didn't get excited. How is that racist?
Suarez.
I told you I'm going for Venezuela.
Texas Ranger.
Openly.
I actually think we're
Open.
probably more excited for Ronald's homer, to be honest.
Beep, beep, beep.
I should have just bet on Ohtani to get a first.
He's getting them, and Inside, right?
Okay.
This pitch.
McFly,
should
if
be-
you were Suarez here, what do you throw? 0-2.
Down and away.
Breaking ball?
Yeah.
Okay.
Down and away. Got to be out of the zone, though.
Do,
You
yeah,
know he's
do not
throwing-
put this pitch in.
He's going to throw an up and in heater.
I don't like that. Down and away here.
This is your account, bro.
McFly, wow.
There you go.
Look
Come
at
on, bro.
McFly. McFly, what's next? What's next?
Double down.
I probably do it again.
Wow. Back-to-back
Back-to-back,
breakers
bro.
from
Break
McFly.
this one a little better. Give it, probably a little bit higher outside.
Okay.
But really snap this one right there.
It's got to drop off the table, this one, guys.
Oh, McFly.
Now I go up and in.
You go up and in now?
I go up and in here.
Are we not sure that Joe's is calling the pitches right now for the game?
He's on the pitch count.
I think he's doing.
Oh, Bizardo.
Where's Keter Montero?
Cool guy.
The 2-2 from McFly.
I'd go up and in. They're
He
going away.
tripled up.
again.
See,
I
now
don't-
he's
I don't
playing
like
with
the
his
triple
food.
up.
He's playing
Don't-
with his food.
Do it.
Hated the triple up. Hated the triple up.
I think you groove him one here. 3-2 heat piece right down the middle.
Yeah.
Puppy, relax.
Double
Okay.
play. Little
Little change.
4-6-3, 4-6-3.
Yep.
Make it happen.
I know.
Glaber to Tovar. To whoever's playing first tonight. Arise.
They got him.
Good bud! Good bud! Good bud!
Why would they do that? Why would you throw that pitch there?
Why?
Ohtani
Shohei?
scored.
Yeah, Otani had to score.
They got the lead.
Is he on third?
Second and third. They kept
they
them.
got
Oh, no.
Otani didn't score?
Really?
Wow, okay.
Everybody put W bunt in chat.
What?
W
a
bunt.
W bunt in chat.
Good bunt.
I don't know. I think Ohtani goes deep. I think that might have saved the run.
Yeah, no, honestly. Let's be real with ourselves.
You know
here.
what? I mean,
He never went back to that heat
it's
piece.
in his swing path, but it was still in, that might have been ball four.
Imagine it-
Nah, I was in there.
That was coming back.
Does it not? Does
Oh,
Arises at first?
Yeah.
Does anybody else make that play?
I think you got to be positioned. He hit it so hard, you'd have to be positioned right there.
I think 44-year-old Miggy Cabs right now makes that play.
No, stop.
Nah.
Dog.
That's crazy disrespectful to a ride.
You know what makes that play?
crazy.
Vladdy.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, Vladdy probably,
Yeah.
He's probably still sliding into, like, the side. Yo,
He's rolling down whatever highways
Sally
runs
King.
through Florida.
So it's pretty impressive. Somebody said Shohei went back first. Makes sense. Line drive.
well, it was a line drive, yeah.
Yeah, it probably froze a little bit.
Hell third base coach.
Until Otani scores, then everybody's going to have to put W third base coach in chat for him making the right decision.
Yeah,
Damn.
if this is a strikeout, though, then it's L.
Then
third
it's L
base
third base
Yeah.
coach.
100%.
We can't walk this guy.
Suarez, yeah, I think we're getting near the end of the end of the game for you. This is tough.
47 pitches.
47 pitches,
He's
yeah,
missing
bro.
a lot.
He's just missing a lot.
He hung that pitch to
Zerpa's a...
Angel Zerpa,
Isn't he a Royal too?
Brewer now.
oh.
He just got
Oh,
traded.
pop up. In play. No.
He's like low-key a breakout pick this year for in the relief.
Zerpa?
In baseball, yeah. He's going to the Brewers pitching factory. They always figure it out.
Oh, shit.
Always.
No way.
Oh, buddy.
Wow. 3-run homer.
There it is.
The Seiya Suzuki replacement.
Yo.
Wow.
Morishita comes in and hits a 3-run homer. Who's
What?
that guy? You're not Japanese. What? Why is he talking?
Everybody put
Random guy,
W
isn't it?
third base
W
coach
third
in
base
chat.
coach.
Wow.
Comes in for Seiya, hits a 3-run home
Yo.
run. Wow.
Oh, Samurai Japan of 5-2.
Stay up. Oh.
Super chat. What's good? Jimmy Rep Woogas all day, every day
this
fan.
team.
Appreciate you, man. Means a lot. Thanks for the super chat as well.
Wow.
Wooga Nation appreciates the support.
Muga down.
Muga up. What a swing.
That
Kind of out in front, but
insane.
kept the hands back.
His breaking ball has not been good at all. It's been like kind of slow, loopy. Yeah. This is why Venezuela also needed to score that run that they had.
You said it.
Momentum would have been on their side still.
Wow, he just kind of threw the bat head at that. Look at that.
Ranger Suarez, man.
The changeup struggling. The slider struggling.
Could be a high score.
Wait, was that the manager that jumped over the railing? No way.
I'm all in on
No way. That's
the case,
crazy if that's
that's
true.
the case, I'm all in
I
on.
don't think I've ever seen a manager jump over the railing.
If that was
I didn't
him,
know he
I'd
was
say.
young enough to do
Not the outing we expected from Ranger
Yeah.
tonight. A proven postseason pitcher.
Wow.
5 spot in the big game. Could be a high-scoring game. Venezuela's offense.
that. Could be.
Venezuela's going to the bullpen early.
That's 1K in the chat.
1K in the chat.
Okay, in the chat.
Thank you,
Make a clap in the
guys.
chat, man.
Thank
Hands
you.
are optional.
Hands are-
Hands are optional for you guys. I decided to use my hands.
Nice. Coach, nice.
Thank you guys so much for being with us. And also thank you to T-Mobile, because baseball is taking over the world right now. And if you think it's heating up, just wait for the MLB regular season.
Oh, yeah.
Because T-Mobile is making sure you're ready for it by bringing back the best offer in baseball. T-Mobile is once again offering its members free MLB.TV. That's $150 in savings. While we watch the World Baseball Classic, T-Mobile is ready to set you up for the whole season. This means I can stream my favorite team, my Tigers, Joe's his Yankees, Dalton Feely's Snakes back there. And we can watch along without missing a pitch, just like all you guys at home. And there's still time to switch before the season starts. If you're not already a T-Mobile member, switch right now. You can redeem the offer starting March 24th all the way through March 30th at T-Mobile.com/MLB. Thank you to our friends from T-Mobile.
Yeah.
You know what?
Serve one up.
1-1.
Just serve
Yes.
one up. See,
Miss,
serve one up.
Miss Blue says sad for Japan. Okay. I'm happy for Venezuela. And you can be both.
Hey, come on.
There's no point of walking him here.
Liking one thing doesn't mean you're anti another.
Home run is the same thing as a walk in the
Please remember that. What is Byron Buxton doing in the room?
Ooh, it's a pop-up! Venezuela! Japan!
Wow.
For the first time in their history, Habong does not move on to the semis.
Wow.
Venezuela
Wow.
takes down the giant. Yeoman's work from the bullpen.
What a job from the pen.
Hats off to the Jesus and Zerpa and
Machado.
and Bazardo
Valencia.
and Valencia and Budo. All of them came out of that pen.
I think we
and
just
shut
nailed it.
that down. 0 runs out of the pen. Shout to them. Oh my God, Venezuela.
Listen.
Los Cabos.
Down 5-2.
Oh my God. I
6
love this.
unanswered.
Wow.
Venezuela will face Italy with a chance to go to the championship on the line.
That is a sentence you did not think you would hear
At all.
Wait.
in this WBC.
At all.
And I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think either Italy or Venezuela has made it to a World Baseball Classic finals.
No.
So one of them will get their chance for the first time ever in 2026.
Los Chamos.
Very
Hey, Venezuela. Let's do that rematch, bro. Let's do that rematch.
Wow!
Y'all beat Italy. Let's beat US. And let's meet up again. All right? Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, what's the last thing? What's the last thing you said in the chat there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What's the last? I need to. Yo, shout out to yous.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to the Japan team as well.
Yep.
You guys are super talented. You guys are awesome. You guys are the top of this tournament's class. There will be a new champion this year. You're no back-to-back, I mean.
Yes.
DR did win, and US did win, but we'll see if there's a We'll see what happens.
Translation from Feo about you from Hughes. Venezuela was incredibly strong. You absolutely must keep advancing, go all the way to win the championship. I'm rooting for you.
Love that.
Let's go.
Very nice.
Hughes.
Shout out to Japanese
We love
fans,
sports.
man.
Shout out to the Japanese fans. Shout out to Hughes.
Shout out to
to
everyone.
Japan. Look at that. Wow. It was a great game. Back and
Same
forth.
here. Yeah.
All that stuff.